Oh, I checked, by the way, and
That's 500, so this is double.
daggers and rapiers are the same speed.
Yeah.
So there's no real advantage to going dagger over rapier.
It's called rapier.
Oh.
Rapai.
Deposit fuel cell. There they are.
Yeah, I'll still put the scout.
Those.
What were we missing? All right, we're waiting for this to okay, let's go do a Jasmine run while we wait.
Here.
I'm already dressed in all my stuff.
Oh, by the way, I also got 4 shipments.
If you want to turn those in, we should do that sooner rather than later.
Jesus, hopefully they'll do that unless they're
Are
for
we able
Cyberpunk
to
too.
do it? That'd be great.
All you have to do is go to the, it says deliver to the Landsrad quartermaster at your faction's fortress in Mega Bases. You just go to the thing all the way over in the east.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
I need to get some fuel for
Let me put a
Yold
gun in my bags now before I do.
Hornicopter as well.
Use a weapon.
Because we actually don't have any, so whatever's in the tank, that's what we got.
Blizzard.
It's the only one
True, baby.
that is
Thank you for the
accessible to
T2
us right now.
Heavy hat, brother.
So we should at least do a bit.
What's
I
up,
mean, there
man?
will be.
Are you playing this, by the way? You getting in on this dick? Gonna land for a second. I forgot to take my iodine pill. As usual.
I love the top contributors. Those two, these are killed. Yeah, one is called Cargo Inspection Agent.
No Dune for you? What's next on the menu? The gaming menu? Tiny little bean animal. Okay. Just a little tiny bean.
So it'd be the quartermaster. Yeah, it's lit up.
Maybe we do build another processing station. I think we might. I think we're going to do a little bit of base expansion here and build one. The new DK?
I extended our land claim one more.
Yeah, I kind of
space
realized
to
like
go
I
hangar or whatever
my
it
Switch 2 is sitting in his
Yeah,
box still right
that was
beside
kinda
me
why
since I
hadn't
showed you
built
guys, and
up
we're
that direction,
honestly not going to have any
because I
time to
didn't
play
have
till
the
July,
land space
more or
for it,
less.
and I hadn't
Do
been
now.
figuring it out yet.
Maybe a day here and there, but like
Feel free.
nothing big.
Bump stuff around. It'd be good to have a few covered hangars. I was considering like a way to have a tunnel come off of that main ramp area that we had that went up each of the hangars.
Got a backlog of games to play?
Split into 3 tunnels
I think about that.
Yeah.
that you were right.
We could also, like, if we wanted,
Oh,
get
that's
into
like
these, like, the current uncovered landing pads, and then make this into more area that we can do stuff with, like, I don't know, personal quarters or whatever you want to do. And then we could
spice is like
build
the
new
main thing
landing
I have to
pads
go
on
for.
top of them.
What are you doing, Kent?
Oh, I heard you saying, yeah. Like, enclose the bottom floor.
Yeah.
And then on the roof, put in the landing pads.
Yeah, exactly.
The one issue is that there is a certain level of, you know, it's the same thing with me building into that.
See if Kent wants to go harvest spice.
That it bothers me when the wings are clipping through something and the landing coming and going.
Yeah.
So I think we have to turn those 2 other pads into 1 pad.
Yeah.
To be a thing.
Yeah, we can do that. It might be at the height that we could even connect it all the way across to the other one.
On the Mark 1.5.
Oh, okay. So I went and talked to the guy, and it said, "Do you have something for me?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "You know, what do you have?" And it said, "Delivery for Host Manhattan," which is the one that was on those shipping manifests.
Nice.
they
We have
Your
noted
wings
that I-
hello? They're like dark
Yeah,
orange.
they
It's
noted
okay.
that I dropped off 5 where I was gonna at.
I'll repair that when we get back to the base.
And us having contributed means that we will be, like, whatever gets voted in next week, we will be part of that.
Yeah,
We will
there
gain
you
those
go.
benefits.
Shipping manifests delivered.
All right.
Done my part for the guild.
Nope, that thing gives like 42. Anybody assault or any thought during farm spice?
Me and Spencer just did a bunch of that.
Yeah. You wanna go, Kentucky? And that's like the major limiting element right now, right?
I mean, don't need to use the one, I'd rather use a scout one and land next to it and farm.
Well, but then you don't have somebody. I mean, you can, yeah. Just worried about somebody being like, "There's a worm."
The worm line. You'll see the worm spike red, and then you just hop in your own copter and dig off the ground. That's what I was doing all day.
Yeah.
So we had this place no longer than we had.
So we could do that.
It's up to you. I mean, you want to use the assault one, use the assault one. I'm just saying it's not necessary if you're wanting to do that sort of farm. I literally just landed on the sand and then.
Yeah,
hopped
no,
out
that
and
works.
nothing.
Just it's just like looking at the mats. That's basically just the absolute major limiting factor currently. It's not even
That will be
close.
for sure. Yeah.
All right, we got our jasmium. Let's get out of here.
Well, Josh, why didn't you do that? That is wrong.
So I think we do like 1 or 2 aluminum runs,
Man.
just to have some stocked
I have
up, chat.
all my coin on me
Just so
right
we
now
could
because
get
I was
while we're
heading
gone.
to Arco.
I don't think we have any
I'm not
water
gonna
right
do
now,
that.
anyways.
Good call.
And then
Yeah, the
I kind of want to build my
ships to
level
me are,
5
like, they can be turned up
hornicopter
as you
though
go.
before going to farm spice.
When you touch a ship.
To be
The only
honest.
ships I've looted up now are the ones that have been close enough to land that I can grapple myself to land. So I can essentially be like, oh, it's coming, I'm done, I'm out of here.
Because it just make everything so much more efficient. So I guess that should be the goal right now.
But I would say if you have the soft step shoes that you can craft, I would just craft them and put together that as part of your like spice harvesting set.
Just get the
'cause then when you're
blueprint
walking
thing
around
for a
in the
second.
sand, you're not really engaged in the worm at all.
I wish that the like dune walking was a thing.
Me too. I wish you could. I thought, honestly, I thought that part of the last part of the Fremen stuff that we learned would be learning a dune walk, where essentially you move much slower, but you do not attract worms at all.
Yeah.
Maybe DLC.
Possible. Oh yeah, you're heading. So you might be able to buy the Harkonnen look for that then.
Maybe. I haven't done a ton of the Harkonnen tasks yet. so
Oh,
only,
fair,
like,
Murasaki.
like 2 with
You
them.
get it pretty early on, just so you know.
Oh, you're
Keep
not
an eye-
actually
keep
up
an
to
eye
5 yet,
peeled.
reputation-wise?
Once you get basically
No,
out of the
I've-
starter
I've,
zone.
I've
Mm.
Should have
done
it.
like barely any of the Harkonnen stuff after I joined.
And yeah, you definitely will be able to. Okay.
Okay. Alright, we got a lot of jasmine now. How's the water doing? It's going. It's doing what it can. So what we need to do is basically queue up. Well, we just don't have water right now. We're out of aluminum as well. We need to make another one of these very badly. Which we can. But hold up, before that we need to make another storage. So we need to make a water storage and then a second still bed. And then start working towards our hornicopter. That's going to take a bit of time. Can we make this yet? Because we're missing industrial pumps. Okay. Well, we certainly have a decent amount of jasmium now. We have enough jasmium to make 500 more. 550 more ingots.
to get their boots. That's right.
And we already have
Interesting.
How to get what?
195 of them,
Both,
so it's a decent amount. Granted, we're gonna actually use a fucking shit ton of them momentarily. Let's take this stuff.
Spice or spice melange?
It's hard to say because he says spice melange,
5.
but the thing says spice. So
We'll put this back. And we need to go get some pumps. Industrial pumps. Let's repair. Wait, we need wire, actually. Let's craft like another 1,000 wire. I don't even know where it is here. Yep. Welding wire. Craft amount 10. Got a super interesting book recently named The Relation of Gaspard de Carnaval. Discover the Amazon account of doing one there, so end up downing the Amazon, just the Atlantic, but second to expedition to the region. Interesting. The most interesting is I don't know you could read, but cool. Cool. Let's repair so Ryster doesn't yell at me again. Gado for Bido. There's even much to repair. Rystrevisms, bro. Before we set out for this, I'm gonna go do Mr. Cat's injection for the evening. And we'll get some Pumpalumpas. I can always forget to put that back. Oh, wait. Need fuel. Before we go. Oh, CC, dude. That's like another thing. Heavy attacks that don't penetrate the shield sometimes. Like that. Like, why didn't that do the little red glowing thing? Right? That's the point. Oh god, it's so sensitive ADSing. Okay, I'll just hear fuel. Oh fuck, it hasn't respawned yet, has it? Some of it has. That's enough for 2. You can only slow down enemies since they're staggered or unaware. Oh, it doesn't do that. Okay, so I didn't know that. I thought it was just every heavy attack was supposed to be a red burn. On that completely terrible comment by you, I'm going to bet. Leader, dude. Not sure if there's a fuel cell thing here, but we'll see.
So if we were to ever get kicked out of Harkonnen, would that make us Harkonnen?
29 months. Let's
What we got?
do.
Okay, we'll turn on it.
Maybe eating Josh was a good idea. The Donix, dude. Thanks for the 28-month or
Since I'm using exclusively melee weapons, is that makes me a hardcore barbarian?
Gotta find who's writing you this material and finish them.
I think that's a mission, actually.
I missed a great opportunity to name my character O'Brien.
Swear to God.
Pain. I think that's it. Okay, that's enough though. It's fine.
I think I'm faster on the overworld map now too. Like passing another like a guy.
Make yourself some wings.
All right, all right. Did these finish? They should be done. Wait, what? I'd say 8 minutes.
Oh, I got back just in time to watch a worm eat that ship I was gonna salvage.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? It says 3 minutes 22 seconds. But it's implying each one's taking 4 seconds, but it's taking like 20. What in the hell is it talking about?
I think I'm gonna get rescued.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel these for a sec just so I can build a couple of these. Okay, welcome back, everybody.
It's like light haziness. You don't seem to be affected that much. Oh, there's a little spike. You get sparkles from spice.
Cat has been administered insulin.
Yeah, it's not really much different than it was.
Let's keep crafting that. Wait, did we have... Let's grab our
Envy those with the mild effects.
vehicle. Fuel. Wait, I did a deposit.
It's also literally the first time that I've used this thing. So.
Ornithopter. Okay, we don't need all of this with us. 1,
It
2.
was my first time too, but I almost walked away because the keening was so bad.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. How are we looking?
I wonder if they've just toned it down since, maybe? I don't know.
Could be.
How are we looking elsewhere?
Because, yeah, I use mine.
Water, right? Water do be the
Looks like,
issue.
whoa.
Water do always be the
Don't want to
issue.
press that button
Got
again.
13 minutes. Okay, we got about 13 minutes until we get a full round of
I
water.
actually logged out and back in again because I was like, this is going on for so long that is it bugged? Like, did my UI
Let's do a
bug?
quick aluminum run.
Logged out, closed the game, opened the game again.
Now we're gonna have to try to go get spice, because that's our giga limiting factor right now. Spice.
Well, and then I had a lot of the bots.
Hello.
Didn't have that. I have that.
Let's go to the bar rebuild your soul suit. How far is everybody? End game. Yeah, you're so
Yeah,
slow.
no,
What the
I had
fuck?
that, and then I also had a bunch of purple things on, which is why I was like, okay, do I need to log out back in again? 'Cause this seems to be
Wait, hold up, Somber. What do you think? Are you still there? What do you think of the game?
Nope.
Because you were hesitant. You didn't know if
Stayed
you'd
for a
like
long
this kind of
time,
game,
and
etc.
eventually went away.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, my withdrawal's already gone. So I don't know.
Damn.
I'm wondering also if it's Benny Jez because you are under like poison effects for less time, if that affects spice withdrawal.
Maybe.
I have a couple of notches in
I should be even
Benny
faster
Jez
at this
also
thing.
great job.
83 aluminum now instead of like 50 at a time. Giga. What are we depositing here? This and that. And yeah. do this aluminum run. Bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely still getting the little
We'll put it to cook.
flecks of spice floating around in the air.
And then we will go try to get some spice from the deep desert. Or, I mean, or here. Oops. There's no more here. I think I'm gonna build the third. Oh wait, we need industrial pumps too. I totally forgot. Game worth $50. You know I can't answer that for you, right? I mean, I'm on day 5 of playing. I think the game's a 7 out of 10 tops
your
right now.
scanner to pick up
But
the
there's
trail.
just
Oh, yeah,
something
that
very
item
fun
that I
about it, and
don't
I'm
have
really into their
because
like
I've not used it yet.
like game loop.
You will need it for more than
I don't know if you're gonna like that or not.
Yeah, it's
Depends
like
if you like
3
survival
spices you have to
crafters
scan or
and
4
like
places to
grinding
scan.
resources and stuff like that. Which it does like decently well, but the game objectively has a lot of issues right now.
There is one in
Yeah.
the chest back in the base,
So-
but it's back in.
That's up to you.
I also have one on me.
On the other side of the map as you. That mission was on the far west.
It's up to you, yo. Storage full, nice. Okay. You know, up a bit. Well, I was 6.5, 7. So, like, the end game is both frustrating and fun. Like, I'm still having a good time with it. It's just, yeah. That was definitely both a fun and frustrating experience that Camp Tiger and I had. But it was also our first and only one so far, so. I'm very into survival crafter though. Like you guys know that. So I'm down for like grinding mats nonstop
Wonder if I
and shit like
can
that.
fly my ornithopter.
It's a very grindy mentality when it comes to video games.
No.
I like that kind of
that's
stuff.
where I've tried.
And that directly translates
Dumb
into
that
player
the
power.
scanner
in this game.
quest doesn't let me scan it with my ornithopter.
Alright, so we need to get spice. I mean, he is German. Can I say and So to get 35 spice melange, we need to get, which is needed for our large ore refinery, which is what we need in order to process one of the 2 new ores so that we can start crafting T6 stuff. We need 35 melange, which means we need 3,500 spice. 3,500 spice. That's a lot of spice, yo. A lot of spice, yeah. Alright, put that there. That leaves upstairs. Okay. Water should be almost. Almost. We'll still have to get some industrial pumps at some point. So yeah, I think that's just our priority. Like it's just gotta get that rolling, you know. Plus the large ones are probably more efficient, but that's 35 per. That's bonkers. What kind of buildings are here? Advanced everything fabricator. Medium spice refinery. no. Okay. What's this? Spiced liquor, and then all the various. All right. Well, time to go on some spice runs, basically. I'm just waiting for the water to process here so I could put some fresh corpses on. Now, if we're going to go do that, we're basically, like, we're going to be playing with a real, like, dangerous non-stop warm exposure kind of thing. So, we basically need to travel as light as possible with things that we're not worried about losing, you know? Like, if we die. Essentially. Like, we could probably get naked entirely, unironically. So we're going to lose our armor. Offers a bit of heat protection. That's fine, though. We're going to get in and out. Like, that's one. I mean, let's see. Let's deposit some stuff. We're not going to need our construction tool. We're not going to really want to wear our armor. We'll keep a gun because, yeah. We should probably keep the cut array. We can make another one. We'll need that. Like this stuff, we'll put the sniper rifle away. Actually, we'll keep the sniper rifle. We'll put this one away. All these can... We gotta repair those too. But like, armor, no need. Just be naked. Straight up. Alright. All it does is protect us from the heat a bit, which we don't need. Okay. Put that away too. Without heat protection, you go through water very fast? I mean, that's fine though, right? Why don't we take... We'll leave that armor and we'll take our... Also, are we spec'd into... We could reduce sunstroke rate a bit. Although, that sunstroke rate not... Nah. That's not heat resist directly. We could take our T4 still suit out there. Instead of the T5 stuff. So, like the stuff we were wearing before. We'll wear this. There we go. I think that's about it. Should be good. Repair these two. Oh, I gotta repair upstairs. Is the water done? Yep. Corpse. 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 This one has 2 more minutes. You can start up aluminum. Repair that. Oh, we can't repair this. Recipe unknown. Power pack we can repair.